Occasionally goes to a
What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today we have something a little bit different than the normal video game content as well as race reactions that I record at home. If you don't know, I and my wife are going to the United States Grand Prix this weekend in Austin, Texas for our first full 3-day experience at a Grand Prix. Last year we kind of, impulse purchased some tickets to the race itself, but that was just on Sunday. So this year we decided we're going to do the full 3 days and get to experience a full Grand Prix weekend in its entirety. It is currently Monday, so obviously we aren't there yet, but in doing this we are, since we live close enough to Austin, we actually are just going to be driving up all 3 days, and for that we need to get our parking passes. Normally they're delivered via the mail, but the address that was put on our package was mislabeled, and so it was returned to Austin and COTA. And so I am deciding to film a little preview, a little United States Grand Prix preview as we go and pick those up, because we need to get those before the weekend begins. So you joined me about halfway through so far. Just stopped off for some lunch, and we're about to head on the way and see where we can go from here. I don't know, this is gonna be interesting. The biggest pause that I have right now is that I actually have no idea where I'm going. I'm kind of just heading towards the Circuit of the Americas, and I'm hoping it's gonna be obvious, and hoping at least maybe we'll be able to find our way around. But let's go ahead, let's jump back on the road. We still got probably another 45 minutes, hours worth of drive right now. Hopefully traffic isn't too bad, but I'll see you over there at Circuit of the Americas. I went into this trip really not sure what to expect. This was my first time going to the Circuit of the Americas on my own, as well as not on a race weekend. The only other time we'd ever been to COTA was last year for the 2022 United States Grand Prix. And so really, I was very nervous actually. I was going on an off day. It was the first day I think that the box office was open. And so when I initially made these plans to go and pick it up, I assumed we would have been able to do it a lot sooner to feel like we had more time. And so I ended up having to take the day off of work just to make the trip over to Austin to get this done. Thankfully, it was a relatively straightforward process. Big shout out to the employees at COTA directing people around who were able to point me in the right direction, as well as I actually was able to go around and take some pictures and explore just a little bit as they continue to get set up for the US Grand Prix. I can't wait for this weekend. It's only going to be the second F1 race we'd ever been to, and it's going to be the first 3-day race weekend we've ever been to at the same time. But I'm super happy that we got into F1 after we moved to Texas, and after we learned that COTA was only an hour-and-a-half drive away, going to the US Grand Prix only made that much more sense. Enjoy the rest of the video. You're gonna see some pictures that I took while I was sneaking around before eventually taking off and heading back home. Be on the lookout for more of the F1 weekend adventures to come after it's all said and done. But for now, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, just like that, Parking passes secured. Yes, I drove all this way just to pick up my parking passes, since, you know, tickets are digital anyway. And so I drove hour and a half. Technically, it's 2.5 hours later. But hey, we can park now. So I guess let's go get a coffee. Let's get out of here. And just like that, we're home. This was pretty quick. I know this is doing something a little different. I wanted to give it a bit of a dry run and use this as an opportunity to say that I'm probably going to be putting together a video of my and my wife's experience at the United States Grand Prix. I want to bring you guys along with me. I do make my before and after, you know, race weekend videos, and so I considered this probably to be, you know, that video maybe. Who knows? I'm still planning on doing predictions video. I'm still planning on doing a race recap video, but I wanted to do this as well, just to do something a little different. I mean, we're going to a race. We're only going to, I mean, this one's so close that it really just makes the most sense. And so we're going to be bringing you guys along what it's like to go for the 3-day weekend in Austin, Texas for the United States Grand Prix. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. And we'll see what it's like along the way. But that's going to wrap it up for me here, guys. See you here in a few days for some more F1 action, this time in person. Couldn't be more excited. And yeah, see you guys then. See you guys in the next one.